In today's video, we're going to be talking about a new Grand Theft Auto 6 leak that has some seriously bad news if indeed it is true. But it also has a little bit of good news too. We'll be talking about what that is and more all in this video today. So Rockstar has been radio silent since the second trailer that came out in May for Grand Theft Auto 6 and the updated website that provided information on the places, people, and sort of the world of GTA 6 as well. And as I'm recording this video today on Tuesday, July 29th, there is a new leak out there with some very interesting information, and that's what I want to dive into in this video today. So it comes from a user on social media, Millie Amand, who has around 8,500 followers and says that they are working proudly within the video game industry. Stats crazy, no request please. Now, before we dive into why we should be talking about someone with an okay size following but nothing crazy, and what gives them exactly a background to have an information about a GTA 6 leak, well, they actually have accurately leaked multiple stuff in the past, including the 2021 PlayStation Showcase and the teased Wolverine trailer. So clearly they have some sort of sources here. I haven't known this individual to talk about Rockstar or Grand Theft Auto in the past, but who knows, maybe they stumbled upon something and decided to share it with their audience. So that's why this individual does have some sort of credibility, and this is what they ultimately said. GTA 6 update. Planned release May 2026 as we know, but internal talks suggest a possible slip to September. And then MSRP, which is going to be the price of the game. This is in pounds. Standard $69.99, deluxe $89.99 with early GTA Online access. A premium version at £109.99 with first GTA Online access, PS5 marketing, console bundles, plus PS5 Pro sales promos post-launch. So that was the update that they provided. Let's just go step by step through that. So obviously we know the release date, as things currently stand, is May 26, 2026. And I had always assumed that once Rockstar put out that date, that they were good to go, and that that's when the game was going to be coming out, especially given how long this game has taken to get here, its development, which we will talk about something a little bit later on in the video. I didn't think it would slip to another release date, but unfortunately it looks like internally talks suggest that it could be in September, which would be another delay of around 4 or 5 months, which is something that I can imagine no one wants. Now, something also that no one might not want to hear is apparently the price of this game. If this is indeed true, a standard version at £69.99. I just did the conversion to US dollars, and that is around $93 for a standard version of the game. That sounds insane. We had heard rumors that Grand Theft Auto 6 might be the first $80 game, but to just suddenly break all the barriers and go to a $93 game, that to me sounds a little excessive. The deluxe version of the game, which is supposed to be £89.99, that's $120 US dollars, which would apparently give you early GTA Online access, but would not give you the first Grand Theft Auto Online access. That would be the premium version, which again is coming in at £109.99, and that is around 146 US dollars. So I would imagine Rockstar might round up here. So I'm thinking that the standard version of the game would be like 90, the deluxe version would be 120, and then the premium would be 150. I don't know what they're going to do in terms of other things they'll put with those games in terms of collectibles or add-ons or other exclusives. Those might be console specific because, as we've also talked about in the past, Sony and the PlayStation 5 are going to have the marketing rights to Grand Theft Auto 6. So essentially what that means is that anytime you see a commercial, or like we saw with the second Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, Rockstar confirmed that it was captured on a PlayStation 5. And we also know that there's likely going to be console bundles associated with it and promotion for the PlayStation 5 Pro once the game launches, because what Rockstar and Sony will likely say is the PS5 Pro will be the best system to play Grand Theft Auto 6 on. So that right there is crazy, and that is all the details that they've provided. No other follow-up on where they got the information or where it might have come from, or more follow-up on if there is an actual delay or not, or who's talking about that internally, or if the prices have been confirmed and where they got that from. So again, take it with a grain of salt, but this individual has come across reputable information in the past albeit it has nothing to do with Rockstar or Grand Theft Auto. If you have information like this, you've got to know several different sources. So again, take it with a grain of salt. That is the latest GTA 6 leak. And sort of segueing into Grand Theft Auto 6, another potential delay, how long it's already taken the game to get there. A former Rockstar Games environmental artist who worked on GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA 6 essentially states that Grand Theft Auto 6 has had a 8-year development cycle. He did an interview with another YouTuber, Kiwi Talks, and in the interview, he actually states that he worked on Grand Theft Auto 6 for up to 5 years until he left the company in 2023. Take a listen to this right here.
I rarely had time to do, I must admit. I mean, I was like, well, why would I do that? Maybe
I'm busy as it is.
Just, yeah, exactly. You're not going to go out of your way to do that. But I mean, the missions I worked on, so like, for instance, like GTA 6, people are like, do you know the story? And, what's the deal with Jason and Lucia, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have no idea, dude. I don't know. Because, I worked on it for like 5 years, but I have no idea about the storyline other than that, like, I knew it had like two characters. And that was the extent of my knowledge. So, I'm like, are you sure you worked on that game? Yeah. But yeah, I just did terrain, man,
And I suppose with even with GTA 6, you worked on stuff, but because of the iterative process of environmental art, well after you left, somebody could have come in and gone over the top of your art. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm sure they have done as well. Yeah. I'm hoping not too much.
Some of it's still there.
Yeah. That's one of the things I'll be like really keen to sort of see, what's left, or how has it been worked upon and how has it formed the foundation, because that's good enough for me. If it's as long as it's not the whole area has been like scrapped or something,
So I don't know if he was supposed to name the exact time frame, but he definitely let it slip mid-conversation. So this means the development started in 2018 after Red Dead Redemption 2 released. And I know that we can assume that that's the case and that Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive have said that that's the case, but this is an actual confirmation from a real source at someone who worked at Rockstar. So by the time the game actually releases, the total development time will be around 8 years. And keep in mind, this doesn't include the pre-production process, which supposedly started around 2015, according to multiple leaks, which would make it one of the longest development cycles for a Rockstar Games title. So hopefully that long development cycle doesn't have to go any longer, and we end up getting the game in May 2026 when Rockstar has said they're going to be giving us the title, and hopefully it doesn't cost quite that much money to get our hands on the game. But anyways, let me know what you think about everything we discussed in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.